you realize that no one really cares. And I'm moving closer to say this one because that's the truth. In reality, no one really cares. One of the things you lose when you get married is, personal space, okay? Because you're sharing everything. The best you can do is maybe one person is in the parlor, another person is in the bedroom. But at the end of the day, both of you will still end up in the bedroom together. Let me introduce you. Hey. Oh, hi, if it's your first time here, my name is Adenike or Olori Esho. On this channel, I create content that relates to love, marriage, and lifestyle, relationships, dating, good stuff. So if you're interested in any of those things, please subscribe to my channel down below. Thumbs up this video, check out my other videos, and let me know down below that you are a new subscriber, all right? Thank you. Okay, so today I want to talk about the fact that you are probably in your 30s or approaching your 30s or mid-20s or whatever, and you're single, and you cannot come and go and die, okay? So people always talk about the negatives of marrying in your 30s. There is the before 30 thingy. I mean, I'm married and it's beautiful and I love it and I wouldn't trade it and all that good stuff. Don't get it wrong. But okay, so you're 30 and single. So you should come and go and die? No, you cannot come and go and die. So I decided, you know what? Maybe you need a very gentle reminder of how awesome it can be that, you know what, whilst you're still waiting, and you're in your 30s or late 20s or mid-20s or whatever the age is, whilst you're waiting, I wanted to remind you how awesome it can be, okay? Number one, you don't have to deal with relationship drama. Yeah, okay, yeah. Dating is hard work and there's a lot of drama. Okay, sometimes you can't even sleep because you people have fought, you people have had arguments. Even when you're married, your heart will be doing kicking because you people are not particularly happy with each other and both of you are carrying shoulder inside the same house, So when you're single, you don't have to deal with all that drama, okay? You can channel your energy into something more productive. Drama and, all the things that come with it is one thing that I personally find very stressful in a relationship. And you don't have to deal with that now, do you? Number two, you can channel all your energy into building your career, into achieving your dreams. How awesome is that? Your attention is not divided, okay? You're not thinking husband, children, food, cooking, career, somewhere in there, maybe possibility of vacation, maybe, No. You can have tunnel vision. It's all about you in your fabulous 30s, pursuing your career, first female CEO, first something, you are just killing it back to back, like just giving them back to back in your career. Now that's something awesome, right? Number three, your house, especially if you're living alone, okay? Your house is yours. If you're not living alone, your room is yours. You're not sharing. See, in as much, and I've talked about this before, one of the things you lose when you get married is, personal space, okay? Because you're sharing everything. The best you can do is maybe one person is in the parlor, another person is in the bedroom. But at the end of the day, both of you will still end up in the bedroom together, okay? But when you're living alone, or maybe even if you're living with your parents still, or whatever, you're sharing an apartment, you still have your own room. It's yours. It's your palace. It's your space. You don't have to share. It's you have that. Number four, there's a certain age you get to, and I think I've mentioned this before. There's a certain age you get to where you absolutely know what you want, and I'm assuming by the time you're in your 30s, you're not playing around anymore. You're cool. And you're confident about certain things that you want and things that you want out of dating, relationship, marriage, your career and all those things. So you know what you want. So nobody can come and BS you. Nobody can come and waste your time. You don't have time for time wasters, because by the time they speak 5 sentences, you have already categorized them. Number 5, you can go on adventures, as many adventures as you want. Travel anyhow, take all your salary, travel. There's no school fees to pay. Unless if you're single and you have kids, then you still have to pay school fees, right? But if you don't have kids, then you don't have to worry about school fees. You can go on as many adventures as you want. You can tour the world, meet people, meet humans, fabulous creations of God. Those are some of the things that before you can do when you're married, you have to talk, you have to think, you have to consider a whole lot of factors. Number 6, this is something I'm sure you knew I was going to mention. You have all the time to pursue purpose, pursue passion, pursue destiny. Okay, you're not distracted. It's not just about career now. It's purpose, it's passion, it's destiny. It's making an impact, making a change, doing something that's fulfilling for you. You can just explore and say, no, okay, I'm going to do this way and do that. You can scatter the place for good, for God. Number 7, you care less about what other people think. Yeah. Again, you're in your 30s, so you're single. So what? So what? So what? Who cares what you think? I always say, why should you care what someone thinks when that person is not the one feeding you? Okay? That person is not the one putting food on your table. That person has no influence in your life. The only person I care who thinks what is my husband at this point in my life. God and my husband. Okay? Because those are the people I'm accountable to at this point in my life. But you're not married. So maybe your parents. But even that is to an extent, because at the end of the day, so you don't care what people think and you can do you. Number 8, by the time you are in your 30s, you know how and when to say no. Nobody can come and be using bread to pack your soup. No. Okay, nobody can be, you don't find yourself in a situation where you're making compromises that you shouldn't be making, where you're making decisions that are to your detriment. No, you don't. So you know when to say no, you know how to say no, and you are unapologetic about it because you are just at that place in your life. Number 9, and this is arguably one of my favorites, you can do whatever, I wanted to say the F, you want to do. You can do whatever you want to do. You can't, you really have zero ties. Nothing is holding you down. Nothing is holding you back. You can be all that you want to be. You have zero excuse. You can do anything. Anything. You can be all that you want to be. Your time is yours. Your life is yours. It's all about you. Come on now, sister. Come on. Number 10, you realize that no one really cares. And I'm moving closer to say this one because that's the truth. In reality, no one really cares. Forget social media and all those stupid comments and all of that. People are just channeling their own frustrations and the struggles in their own lives into other people, through negative comments and bullies and all of that. Because at the end of the day, they are not, like I said, they are not feeding you. Okay, so even they don't care. They are just acting as if they care. They can't be bothered. So you're single, so what? So you realize that no one really cares and you can just live your life and trust God to make things happen to you at His appointed time. Because guess what? He makes all things beautiful in His time. Number 11, and my fellow married people, don't come for me, okay? But number 11, you don't have to worry about being married. Being married, it's a job, it's a commitment. It requires focus and attention. And constant, it's like a baby. You have to be taking care of it. Being married is forever a baby. It's forever a newborn. You have to constantly pay attention to it. But when you're single, you don't have to worry about being married. You don't have to worry about the commitments that come with being married. You don't have to, you can date, you can explore, you can do this and do that. You can, calm down, come back home. Yeah. But do you get what I'm saying? You don't have to feel like, my marriage comes first because you are not married. So again, you come first. Number 12, last but definitely not the least, you realize that forever is a very, very long time. So if you have to explore, if you have to do, if there are things that are on your mind that you want to do, if there are things that make you happy that you're not ready to let go of and you would have to let go of when you get married, then you are able to make that decision and say, you know what, marriage is going to wait and I'm going to do all of this and I'm going to do all of this, because once you get into marriage, you want it to be for forever, and forever is a very, very long time. Okay? What do you guys think about this one? I know, yes, I know there are other beautiful things about being single in your 30s or in your late 20s or whatever the case may be. So tell me, if you're single, tell me what you love about being single down below in the comment section. How about that? How about that? All right? Let me know. Please subscribe to my channel if you aren't. You can just press that button right now. Thumbs up this video. Check out my other videos as well. They're value-adding, entertaining, and very, very exciting. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I pray God blesses you, your home, your marriages, your relationships. So I see you again very, very soon. Remain in God and God bless you. Mwah. Bye. Bye.